Hey guys, how is everyone today? Give me just a moment. Hey Ellie, I could do breath work about halfway through. I could do breath work whenever you need me to do breath work. So you guys, you've heard me talk about the book, I don't know, maybe I love you, which is about depolarizing by New York Times best-selling author James Twyman. He's coming up on Tuesday. This is going to be a big statement because yesterday, uh, man, I'm still flying on a cloud after talking to Emily yesterday. I just feel completely awesome. I feel very much assured. Um, Not that I'm sure it's going to be a success, but I'm sure in my direction of my channel that my direction is meant to be a place to practice kindness, meaning we all need to practice every bit. Thank you, Ellie. I like this shirt. This is a friend's company. It's not a friend's shirt. It's my shirt. I don't wear my friend's clothing. Lee, how are you? Sniper, how are you? Hey, Carl. Um, I just wait people to come in before we do breath work. Gotcha. Um, Emily said so many important things yesterday. You did make it. Hey, toy pups. But most importantly is that commitment to kindness as a spiritual practice. It's actually a way of transcending. Forgiveness and kindness it's a Zen activity. The way it's described in A Course in Miracles, the way it's been practiced as well in Buddhist teachings as well as yogic teachings. It's a Zen activity of seeing others through their original innocence and not based upon the accumulation of things that have been done. It's not based upon the past. It's not based upon action, as Emily said. Doesn't mean that people aren't held accountable for their actions. If you commit a crime, you commit a crime. And how we respond to that. Can we forgive and still hold someone accountable? Can we treat someone with love and kindness and compassion, even as we might possibly um, sentence them to time in a rehabilitation center? And the answer is yes. And as she mentioned about Marianne Williamson, when people said, well, that's just naive. How do you know? It's never been tried before. Not here, it's never been tried. It is time. Hey, ladies guy, it is time that we try something else. Oh, I didn't know that you, that's okay, Carl. You can laugh at me. I didn't know you went live, Carl. Ellie says, hey, ladies guy, how are you? So all these important things are running through my head after that conversation with Emily. But this Tuesday, James Twyman, who's an author I've been reading since the 1990s. He wrote one of my favorite books on St. Francis. He's a big advocate of living a very simple, loving, compassionate life. He's called the Peace Troubadour. Hey, Jonathan. Hello, I'm just saying you don't feel good. I'm just going to listen. I don't feel good, or you don't feel good? I feel good. So I'm going to read real quick. The Prayer of St. Francis. This is what I want people to consider is our own subtle actions. Our reach, we talk about kindness, we talk about peace, but are we really, really practicing it? Is there a subtle intention beneath some of our actions that might, where we want to get a reaction? Where we really, really committed to being an instrument of peace? Doesn't mean we have to be perfect, of course. No one is, least of all me. And it comes right up. So, hey, by the way, if you see in the title here, what I hope to do on this live stream, man, I still haven't even brought my live stream up. Oh, yeah, dude. 5 minutes coming up. If anyone wants to share anything, we'll do 5 minutes this afternoon and this evening. You can come up, you can read a poem, you can come up and sing a song, you can come up and read something inspirational, you can share something from your life, you can tell a joke, you can do a dance, You can tell me a story, whatever you want to do. Come out and share something. I might do it all weekend. Lady Sky says she's doing all right. Ellie says, hey to Sniper. I'm doing pretty good, Lady Sky. How are you? How was Halloween? Jonathan says, me, not you. I'm sorry, Jonathan. Jonathan, you know we love you, my friend. I'm sorry to hear that, Evan. Jays lost last night. Yeah, this is it. I saw a headline that this is one of the most thrilling World Series in a long time. So it's kind of good that they lost because now it comes down to this. So if they win tonight, that means, man, they really did clinch it. Would you rather see a sweep where it was kind of boring? Or would you rather see it come right down, that nail biter? Evan says, yo, yo, yo. Let's see. Kambur says, Jesus died for you on that rugged cross so that we can have eternal salvation with him if we choose. Jesus loves you. I'm not so sure. I need to have a little different view of that, my friend. I don't think Jesus died for me. I think Jesus was resurrected as a demonstration for me. But it's a different way of seeing it. Princess and Winnie the Pooh. Oh, I had 2 kids come. Wonder why only 2 kids? Lee says, Lady Sky, did you have enough candy? Carl says, I don't feel loved, so goodbye. I'm sorry, Carl. We can't make you feel loved if you leave, though. Lady Sky says, yep, Lee. Emma says, get it over with. Get it over with. Tonight's tonight. What time's the game? Dak says, did the Dodgers already recoup all the $7 million spent on the Ohtani contract? I don't know. I don't know anything about any of that. He says, Carl had spent an hour with you earlier and have wrapped your trainers today. And I'm a terrible rapper. Please don't go. Sniper says, Carl Shell, it's okay. Sends him a hug. Thank you, Sniper. Ellie says, I had about 80, but we ran out of sweets. Wow. 80. That's a lot of kids. Hey, Anna. Anna, did you pick a book to read today? Hey, Anna, did you ever read Zorba the Greek? I love Zorba the Greek, but it's another one of those books like Moby Dick I've read once and I've never been able to read it again. The author wrote a book, one of the best books. I have it on Kindle and I haven't finished it. One of the best books on St. Francis. Tying this together, I'm about to read The Prayer of St. Francis. This guy says the kids in my building were out last night trick or treating. He says, Anna, how was your session with the book? Yeah, so I just scared all the kids and said I picked trick. How did I like that? Anna said, no, I haven't. It's a wonderful book. Zorba is like a Buddha figure. He's just full of life. Didn't come to my door. 8 kids in my building didn't come to my door. Wow. All right, guys, I've read this before, and I'll probably read it many, many, many times again. The Prayer of St. Francis. Whether or not St. Francis actually wrote this, I don't know. Some say he wrote it at the end of his life. Some say it was inspired by him. Doesn't matter. Been reading this since the late 1980s, early 1990s, late 80s. Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is sadness, joy. O divine Master, grant that may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we receive, it is in pardoning that we are pardoned, it is in dying to self that we are born to eternal life. 2 things I want to point out. When he says, "O divine master, grant that I may not seek so much," he is not offering a petitionary prayer to a god in the sky. St. Francis was Irish and he didn't go to America. He did not go to America, but I believe he was Italian. Um, he did go to the Middle East. Imagine that. So when he is employing God, grant that I may not so much seek, again, is not a distant God. He is employing you, the self that resides within, the consciousness, that Christ consciousness, the God consciousness, that he may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. Now, here when he says, it is in dying to self that we were born to eternal life, it is not physically dying that he's talking about. He's talking about when we die to the self meaning, when we die to the presence of the ego, waking up to who we actually are, we will have eternal life because we recognize ourselves as spirit, as aspects of the Godhood, and not a limited. Not a limited and not a temporary, small egoic self. Let's catch up, guys. And it says, "Hi, Carl. I dropped a like in your live stream earlier. Hey, Lucy." Ellie says hi to Lucy. He says, "Carl, are you preparing some cheese and crackers?" Hey, cat. What's up, toy pups? Lee says, "I like Zorba the Greek song, Yogi. Such a happy song." Anthony Quinn in the movies played Zorba the Greek. Great movie. So if anyone wants to come up for 5 minutes, share, do whatever you want, say whatever you want, sing if you want, tell a joke, tell a story, tell me what happened in your day, tell me about a book that you like, do a dance. Could be a jig, it could be ballet, could be line dancing. Did I ask you this, Lady Sky? Do you line dance? I think I did ask you this, and you said no. Yep, I see you. Sorry, talking to my cat. Whatever you want. And it's just that Lucy. Hey, Mr. Something Else, how are you, my friend? How you okay? Went with the old-fashioned yellow kind rather than meth, and ethanol works a treat. What do you mean? What do you mean, Mr. Something Else? Lucy says hello to Mr. Something Else. Anna says hi to Lucy. Ellie says, "I'm not good, Lucy, but I'm glad you're doing good." Sorry you're not good, Ellie. Anna waves to Ellie with a hi. Lee says, "Anna, you just quietly get up on things in your own little way and with your pleasant way about you." Oh, I'm here. What I'm missing? You had some short stories about Virginia Woolf. Hey, yes, stop, my friend. Lady Sky says, "Doesn't dance at all." I was a big dancer at Grateful Dead shows. It's a different type of dancing. Squirrel can probably relate, Squirrel Sniper, because he would dance at a different venue. But when he was, what was it, the techno scene? What am I missing? It wasn't the techno scene. All he says, breath work. Hey, Sue. We get a link drop by Mr. Something Else. Yep, we can do some breath work. Just a minute. Thanks for dropping your link. Guys, do you subscribe to our friend, Mr. Something Else? Hey, Tiger King. This guy should know how grateful I am. Always been the last few weeks. Really helps me out. Here she comes. Hey, Jamie. You look lovely today.
Thank you. I was dressed up for you guys. And I came outside to connect with nature. It's a little bit cloudy today, but the sun is shining and the trees are green.
Why are you bigger than the trees?
This is just I planted this, so it's not grown yet.
Gotcha.
It's an
I thought maybe
illusion. It's an illusion.
I thought maybe that you were a little taller than I suspected.
I'm pretty tall. Yes, I'm pretty tall.
Like taller than trees. It's pretty
I
tall.
feel bigger than trees some days, and today I'm feeling bigger than the tree, larger than the sun. I'm feeling very inspired, Mr. Yogi.
What
Yogi.
So what's the inspiration? What's got you feeling good today, boy pups?
I some days I wake up and I don't feel thankful. I don't feel grateful. And I feel guilty for not feeling thankful and grateful. And I woke up this morning wanting to feel thankful and grateful. And so I made that possible. I was like, I'm gonna feel thankful. I'm gonna feel grateful. I'm gonna look at the little things. And just changing my perception is just like you just gotta change the way you look at things and then life just changes, you know?
I do know.
And so I'd like to say thank you to you, Yogi. You're very inspiring. You do a lot for us. You 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 root us on and you make us um feel like we're untouchable. And I have nothing but appreciation. And so I'm very inspired today. Thank you so much.
I'm glad that you're inspired. What if I were to tell you that I have nothing to do with any of that, that you do all that yourself?
Well, I need to know that I'm right now I have good friends in my life and I'm thankful for that. I'm grateful for that. One baby steps, you know what I mean?
I do. Um, I could add that to my list of things to be grateful for too, because I really do enjoy our friendship.
Thank
And
you. It's a very special friendship and I love it. It's I like it. I'm learning to trust. I'm learning to actually trust, you know what I mean? Cuz something I've said before and I thought I did, but I'm actually learning to trust and you're a big part of that. So thank you so much.
um, I do want to mention, that I have the great privilege of being able to talk with you, and that so when we say how much we appreciate each other, uh, we know it on a deep level because
Yes.
we've been able to share sometimes when we haven't always been our best with each other,
Yes.
and we've been
Yes.
able to pick each other up.
Yeah, just with the conversation, it's just surrounding yourself with good friends is important. Friends that support you, but they're not yes people, you know, like they'll tell you, but in a way you would understand, which is positive and reinforcement, encouragement goes a long way.
It does, and you know what I most like about our conversations, that no matter how down sometimes you might be, I can say something weird, and um,
Yeah, because you're pretty weird, Yogi.
I am pretty weird. Uh,
But that's what I love about you. You're so weird that you're normal. Like it's
who's
my normal.
who's weirder though? The person who's weird, or the person who's having a conversation with a weird person and finding it normal?
Because we're the weird normal weirdos. So like hello.
This is true.
I'd love for you guys to do a super chat and support the channel, support the yogi and everything that he does for us. If you guys can let it rain gem for the yogi, I would love for you guys to do that. Don't forget to double tap, like the live stream, and something I'm going to remind myself, don't forget to share the live stream. Let's share this wonderful friend that we have in the yogi. He's amazing. He allows us to shine in so many different ways in our unique selves and our own in our own skin. He allows us to love ourselves and shine at our best. And I feel like nothing like a super chat to encourage the yogi to keep doing his thing. And Yogi, I had a song. This is my song. I never share it with anyone. But I feel like today I want to share this song if you guys don't mind.
Nope. Let's do it.
You guys need to guess the name of the singer and the name of the song. And this song is so popular to the popular. You guys have to know it, okay? Okay, here we go, guys. My love, there's only you in my life. The only thing that's right. My first love, your every breath that I take, your every step I make, and I want to share all my love with you. Chat. No one else will do. And your eyes, they tell me how much you care. Oh, yes, you will always be my endless love. Super chat, guys. I love you, chat. Two hearts. Yogi, I'm not done yet. Two hearts that beat as one. Our live stream have just begun. And I hold you close in my arms. I can't resist your charms. Okay, I don't know that part. I'll be the fool for you. I'm sure you know I don't mind. You know I don't mind, 'cause you mean the world to me. I know I found in you my endless love. Two hearts that beat as one. Our lives have just begun. Our lives have just begun. And it might be two hearts that beat as one, but your heart beats just as fine by itself. Yes, Endless Love. And it was Lionel Richie. And who was the other person I was singing?
That's what I was going to ask. Anna got it.
Yes, Anna, you got it correct. Diana
What did
Ross.
they win? What did she win?
Diana Ross and Lionel Richie, because it was remade by Shania Twain and Lionel Richie. And they also did a beautiful job, but nothing beats Diana Ross and Lionel Richie.
Beautiful.
Thank you. I love that song.
Can I piggyback on something you said about sharing things out?
Sure.
I don't know if I've ever asked anyone to share out anything before, but Tuesday's guest, James Twyman, again, he wrote his newest book is about depolarizing friends, families, communities, politics, countries. It is about literally making peace with the person who is next to you, opening a conversation with anyone so that you can see you don't always have to be right. You can see that maybe there's room for someone else to have an opinion to be right. You don't take things so seriously. He's going to be up Tuesday for a conversation. If people could share out, it's already up in my community page. If you could share it out in social media so more people can hear James. and maybe we can get more copies of his book out. Maybe he can inspire us to be a little friendlier, a little kinder, a little more peaceful wherever we are. I'd really, really appreciate it if you would do that for me, please.
That sounds amazing, Yogi. I'm going to piggyback off of that. And I'm going to say, if we practice just sharing the Yogi's live streams every time we come on here, if we practice, that's one more thing we practice, just sharing out the Yogi's live stream every time he comes out here. It's the most beautiful way that doesn't cost a thing that we can show the Yogi how much we appreciate not only the message that he gives us, but the work that he does behind the scenes to find these guys to come on here and to inspire us all on a daily basis. It's all
Well, thank you.
here.
Thank you for piggybacking on my piggybacking.
Yes, because that's how we do it. That's why we're best friends.
This is true.
This is
This
true.
is true.
Tiger King, it's Toy Pops. Remember? I've got you.
What happened? Right when she got chills, she disappeared.
Oh, thank you for noticing that. I got a phone call and then
Oh,
it just.
got you.
I was gonna say, Tiger King, it's Toy Pops. We've got chills, they're multiplying. 'Cause Tiger King is in the chat. He is here to show us all love. It's Tiger King. We better shape up. Woo-hoo-hoo. He's only conversing in the chat. Tiger King. We better shape up. Let him in. Let him chat. Just fit right in. Tiger King. We love you, Tiger King. That one was going out to you, Tiger King.
Hey, Tiger King said that because of several people, he felt inspired that he would come up sometime. So I want to say, you know what? Today, this live stream, next live stream is share your weekend, share your Saturday, where everyone can come up 5 minutes and share whatever they like, be it a song, a poem, a story, a dance, a story about your day. If you want to just come up and say hi for 5 minutes, whatever it is you want to do. So, Carl, you don't have to show your face. If you notice, that's not really Toy Pups. That's a representation of Toy Pups.
How dare
Um,
you, Yogi? I'm
just-
outside right now.
I'm just pointing it out, Toy Pups.
Guys, don't listen to him. This is me. Want to see me dance? Look how to shape up. Woo-hoo-hoo. I'm dancing. Would I be able to do that if I wasn't real?
Yes. Yeah, yes, you would.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes,
It's
you
because
would.
I'm real. That's why I'm able to dance. Hydra Sweet. Hi, what a cute name. It's very sunshiny outside, and Yogi's saying this isn't me. I'm impersonating someone.
Did I
He
say
was
you
saying
were
I'm
impersonating?
pretending to be someone else, but this is actually
I,
me.
I was saying that you are not actually. Hey, by the way, this is Shelly. Goals for you. Are you subscribed to Goals for You?
No, I'm not, but I will.
I hope you do. It's she has a beautiful, beautiful channel. She has such a talented son. You would not believe how talented her son is.
What? Is he
You're
gonna
gonna
want
be
to be one his friend? I'm gonna want to be his friend, right?
you're gonna want to be his friend, Shelly's friend, and just you're gonna want to share them out too because just
Awesome.
such a loving family.
You recommend the best people, Yogi. We love supporting who Yogi supports. Whoever Yogi supports, Toy Pop supports. It's just plain
So
like that because that's my best friend, guys. That's my best friend.
if Tiger King did want to come up, he doesn't have to show himself, and all he has to do is say hi. Look at those
Tiger
fingernails.
King,
Nice.
that's sweet. Goals for you, you know what I mean? I subscribe to you, and not only that, I will go to shorts and I will say to you, like this. This is how we do it, my friends. I will say to you. The Yogi sent us. Oh, it's typing in the way that I'm talking. We just go over there and we say, the yogi sent us. We love you. And then we connect that way. You know what I mean? Subscribing is one thing, leaving them a comment, and then we're going to do one next. We're going to do this for you guys. I'm going to show you how to do this. So see, this is the yogi's live stream. Okay, guys? It's because I'm behind. Hold on. This is the yogi's live stream. So yeah, you're over here. And I'm going to see these three buttons at the top, guys. See these three? I'm going to press them. And then it's going to say to me, share. Then we're going to press share. And then we're going to go to create post. And then we're going to be like, come say hi and subscribe. And then we're going to post it. Guys, see how easy that was? I need you guys all to do that today for the yogi, okay?
And if you don't mind sharing out the one with James, I'd really appreciate it.
Especially the one with James, guys. It's coming. It's an upcoming. But if we start practicing from now, the one on Tuesday is going to be no problemos because we're going to already be practicing to do sharing live streams out. Yogi, I'm going to say bye and let someone else come up. I'm going to respect the 5-minute time span and let someone come up and sing a song. Hopefully it's Tiger King or Carl or Shelly or Jamie Brown. You guys come up, say hi to the Yogi Ellie. You guys come sing a song, share a talent, tell them something amazing about your day.
Yep.
And don't forget to super chat. Don't forget to double tap and like the live stream. Don't forget to share the live stream with your friends. Everyone needs healing. And the yogi promotes healing, peace within ourselves. He promotes patience and kindness. Aren't those amazing things that the world needs more of, especially now? Let's all subscribe and do these nice things for the yogi, okay? If you can do a super chat, we would love for you to put a super chat and just say, Yogi, we appreciate you. Something like that. Yogi, we appreciate you. Yogi, you have helped me so much. Yogi, thank you for doing what you do. Nice messages like that for the yogi because he deserves to hear them. And he needs to hear it too. I love you guys. Bye, Yogi.
Bye. We love you too. Our good friend, Toy Pups. All right. Guys, thank you for sharing that out. And thank you, Toy Pups, for coming up. Hey, Cora. Cora, how are you? Great Halloween short, by the way, Cora. And thank you for subscribing to both Ellie and Toy Pups. Subscribe to Shelly. Dress Sweet 1, as you'll see there in the chat. Much appreciated. Hi, Kat. Speaking of subscribing, as I mentioned before, I think, personally, my own opinion, that Cora Birds has the best bird videos on all of YouTube. I will stand by my statement. Cora says, I'm doing good, Yogi, and thank you very much. You're welcome, my friend. Pip Pup says, Cat. Cat says, hey to Shelly. And it says, hi, Cat and Jack. He helps me sleep with his channel shorts. A lot of people have said, one second, guys. A lot of people have fallen asleep on my live streams. A lot of people have solved their insomnia problems by listening to me go on and on and on and on my live streams. Among other things. Thank you, Shelly. You and Joey amaze me. Thank you, Dolly. My Elvis singing partner. Ellie says, really had bad social anxiety and have nowhere without my family about. Cora says, Yogi. Shelley says, also hello to Yogi's beautiful community. Thank you, my friend. I like to think of it as just, community. I mentioned before, I am most certainly not a community leader. Too much responsibility. I like to think of myself as just a friend. But as I mentioned yesterday, after the awesome talk with Emily, I'm more convinced than ever that all I want to do on all of YouTube is create a place where we can practice being kind to each other. And it is a practice. Some days we're good at it, some days we're not. Some moments we're good at it, some moments we're not. And it's all okay. Because as we talked about yesterday, that's the perfect opportunity. Those moments when you feel that you failed being kind to someone is the moment that you're supposed to be kind to yourself. All of it, every last bit. So it says, what? Stop. You're awesome and you share so much wisdom. Well, thank you, my friend. Happy November to you, Dolly. Dolly, you want to sing some Elvis tonight? So Pep says, today I'm doing another epic marathon live stream. What time are you going to start? We're not asking for much. We're asking for 100. I'd like if you guys would just come on, smash the like button, say hi. Promise I love you. What time are you going to start, Toy Pops? I'll definitely be there. Anna says, thank you so much, Dolly. I wish the same for you and to everyone. Of course, as October went by so fast. This fall is going by fast, isn't it? Hey, Lisa. Lisa's got style. Says, so my friend, how are you? I'm good, Lisa. And Lisa certainly does have style. Are you guys subscribed to Lisa? Dolly says, Anna, good to see you. Hey, Ray. How are you, my friend? Of course, says, yes, for sure. Anna says, thank you, beautiful Dolly. Of course, says, I will go subscribe. Awesome. If you cruise up, if you guys aren't subscribed to our friend Carl, I know he was worried the other day that he had lost a few subscribers, which happens, It's never a reflection of the channel. Jimmy says, so Lisa's got style. Some people might have discontinued their accounts, or maybe someone who subscribed, it was like a bot or something like that, and they were pulled off YouTube. Whatever. So what we do, make it up with real people. Hey, Mercy. Mercy was like 20. Thank you, my friend. Mercy's on my list of people I would love to come up and sing a song sometime. I'd love for Mercy to come up and sing Fernando. ABBA. Lisa says, Jamie, hi. What's new with you, Jamie? Thank you, Cora. Mercy says, so Eric, I love you. I love you too, Mercy. Grace says, just so I just subscribe to your YouTube channel. Appreciate it. I hope everyone subscribes to everyone. Lisa says, Dolly. Mercy says, Anna, I miss you. Lucy says hi to Mercy. So, the old saying, as goes the micro, so goes the macro. As goes the small, so goes the large. Oh, yep, Marlon. I've been meaning to do some breath work because Ellie was asking. Ellie, are you still here? You're the second one that asked for breath work, so we got to do it. Cora says, God bless you, Yogi. Thank you so much, Cora. You are a wonderful friend. So we're going to do some breath work. Tiger King says, week Sunday. What 9 November are you going to be doing anything for Remembrance Day? Armed Forces? I won't be doing anything. By the way, that's Carl's birthday. As well. No, I won't be able to do anything. I will, there'll be a moment of silence for my father, who was in the Navy. The till end of World War II, he was on a minesweep in the South Pacific. And my ex-wife, Mocha, she served 23 and a half years in the U.S. Air Force. She did a tour in Iraq. She served honorably, dedicated, loved her country, even as she disagreed with a lot of things that were going on, but she never, ever questioned her duty. Cora says, everyone say God bless Yogi. Thank you, Cora. Just happy that you did, my friend. Tiger King says, armed forces mean a lot to me, that all mate. Gotcha, Tiger King. It does for so many people. Cora says, just subscribe to you to Only Hope is in Prayer. That's our friend Dolly. Dolly sings Elvis Presley with me. Hey, Cora, you will find no bigger supporter than Dolly. Either on her live stream where she will greet you like a superhero who just saved the world, or she will come into your live stream and she will offer you such unconditional support. All over the place. Estat says, can a yogi be in the military? Funny you asked that, Estat, because, the Bhagavad Gita, which is considered the handbook, the Bible of yoga, took place on a battlefield. It was Krishna, the charioteer, incarnate of the vision of God, who was giving wisdom to Arjuna, who did not want to fight because he had family on both sides of the battlefield. And he said, I can't. Whatever I do, I'm going to destroy someone that I love. I'm going to sit here, and I don't care if I get killed. I don't care what happens to me. I will not strike down anyone that I love. And Krishna took him to task and said, that attitude is unbecoming of a yogi. What a yogi does in his heart is what counts. If he's on the battlefield, he performs what they call dharma, his dharma, but he does so detached from the outcome. He sort of leaves everything to God, everything. It's the same thing they teach in A Course in Miracles, that it's what is in your heart, the mind, that counts. When everything is performed with a loving action, things take care of themselves. If you find yourself, our friend Praveen, who was in the Indian armed services, he was on the battlefield in the war that just took place with Pakistan. Short war, fortunately, few casualties, but still. And he asked that to one of the great teachers that we've had up the last couple of weeks, and she gave him a beautiful answer that because he's concerned, he's a Christian. How could he be serving? How could he be in the army? He was very conflicted. But she said the two, it's not opposing. They don't oppose each other. If you have a loving heart, you perform your duty. Of course, as I'm doing okay, I suppose. I'm expecting any day now, Cora, the return of the woodpeckers. I've only seen maybe one or two all summer, but I see quite a few in the winter and spring. Of course, says, nice channel. You do workouts. Jimmy does awesome workouts. Lisa says that is so true. She's a huge supporter to everyone. She certainly is. Yep. Jamie talks a lot about mental health, emotional health. All right. Hey, Marlon, are you still with us? That says, hey, Lisa, I hope you're well. Toy Pops is sending some love. Cora says, Yogi. Yep. What's up, Cora? Toy Pups, what time are you going live? I don't remember if he answered. Marlon says, yes. Guys, who wants to do some breath work with Marlon and I? I'm glad we make you happy, Tiger King. That's what we're here for. You talked about being kind to yourself. Yes. All right, Toy Pups, right when I'm done, then you and I will come out. Then you will be up, and I get to see that. Cora says, I appreciated that so much. So, Cora, is that something that you're able to practice? For some, it's the most difficult thing of all. It is easy to extend love and extend kindness to someone, but we exclude ourselves. Here's what I found. When I really am able to practice being kind to myself, I have so much more kindness to give to others. And the more kindness that I give to others, the more I'm able to give back to myself. So Pep says it'll be a co-stream, gaming, laughing, singing, relaxing. I'm just being me on my healing journey. Cora is doing better. So here's the breath that we're going to do. Always Toy Pups. Cora says, sometimes I forget about myself, but I'm absolutely doing better. You know what? If anyone were to meet me in the 1990s, the whole decade, the 1990s, up until the very end, they would say that Eric is a very kind person. He's nice to pretty much everyone, but he's a self-destructive drunk, which is true, which was true. I was not kind to myself. Not only did I mentally beat myself up, I was physically trying to destroy myself. I would be in the gym working out extremely hard, punishing myself like I didn't like who I was, like I didn't like my body, trying to make it something different. Not the best way to train, guys. There's an easier, a more gentle way to train. And then I would go out and I would drink all night long and I would repeat that. And I did that for 10 years. There was not an ounce of kindness towards myself, except for one thing. I wanted to be kind to myself. I wanted to like myself. More than that, I wanted to love myself, and I just didn't know that was possible. I had no idea that you actually could. So when you think that, you also put up barriers. You prevent other people from really loving you because you're not loving yourself, because you don't feel that you deserve it. And you have this feeling of guilt. If they only knew, if they only knew who I really was, if they only knew the awful thoughts that I have about myself, how could anyone love me? It would be impossible. So you hide it. You think you hide it, but guess what? That's all based upon the ego, and the ego is fictitious. It doesn't really exist. But because it doesn't exist, it projects and it creates the life that we live. So when you don't have that kindness, when you don't have that love for yourself, you're projecting all that guilt. People knew who I was, they wouldn't love me. You project it outwards, and that's the world that we live in. Yep, we're going to do some breath work now, Ellie. We are waiting for you to come back. Are you ready? We're going to do a very easy breath. The ego doesn't exist, it projects. The ego doesn't truly exist. There is the appearance of the ego. And as long as you're in a body, you're going to have that appearance of the ego. We're not trying to fight the ego. We're not trying to eradicate it. We just want to recognize that it's a false construct of who we think we are that projects our thoughts outwards. However, here's what's real about the mind. What's real about the mind is love, which is our connection to God. And love extends. So in any moment, we can choose to be projecting from the ego or extending from the Holy Spirit. All right, here we go. We're going to breathe in through the nose for a count of 4. We're going to exhale through the nose for a count of 4. 4 in, 4 out. We want to do. Of course, it's Yogi. Can I give a huge thank you? Yes, Cora. And thank you. Thank you for bringing up that topic. Cora, after we do our breath work, if you're still here, I'm going to tell you. Let me tell you now. Sorry, guys. We're going to do breath work as soon as I tell. In 1999, I took my last drink without knowing, ever, without knowing it was my last drink. Until something happened. And I was given a choice. And the choice was I could continue doing what I was doing. It was going to have tragic consequences. Or I could walk into a brand new life, leaving alcohol behind me completely. I didn't know at the time I was leaving behind completely. I just knew I was off in a new life. I knew that at that moment I was done drinking. I never had a drink again. Ever had a drink again. I've never wanted to drink again. And it's amazing. Hey, CC. So we're going to breathe in through the nose. Hey, Super Champ. Exhale through the nose. If you remember, I know Ellie remembers. I know that our friend Marlon remembers. We make that ha sound. As if, pretend this is a mirror and I want to fog up. You ever fog up a mirror? I make that ha sound. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to fog up the mirror, but with my mouth shut. Same sound. Now I'm going to make that same sound very gently as I breathe in and exhale. That's very, very light constriction of the throat. You don't have to constrict the throat. It happens just when you make that noise. And it soothes the vagal nerve. The vagal nerve is one of the largest nerves in the body. And its role is to bring us from anxiety, fight and flight, stress, back down to rest and digest. It's a very important breath to make. I don't know if Tiger King is still here or not. He was for a bit. Oh, there he is. Oh, I have Super Champ was on a couple days ago. So here we go, guys. You with us, Marlon? You ready, Ellie? What we'd like to do, relax the shoulders. Take an easy breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Cora says, Yogi, I'm glad you realized you needed to do better and you found the strength to do better. Thank you, Cora. Thank you so much. The amazing thing, Cora, I didn't even know. It was a moment of grace. It was given to me. People ask me, was it hard to quit drinking? My answer is always no, because I never tried before. It left me. The desire to drink left my life like that. Anna is ready. So breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Keep your attention there just for a moment. You can go ahead and close your eyes. In through the nose and out through the nose. Bring your attention all the way down to your belly and watch how you breathe in. Your belly expands. As you breathe out, your belly gently falls back. In and out. Now we're going to enter that ha sound, breathing in, breathing out. Like you're very gently demonstrating someone who snores. You're imitating someone who snores, but it's very gentle, very gentle. Now we're going to count. We're going to count for 4 as we breathe in. A brief pause and exhale through the nose for a count of 4. I will do all the counting for everyone. Continuing with that ocean's breath, that ha sound. We breathe in for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose for 2, 3, 4. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose for 2, 3, 4. In through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. And let the breath go. Let it settle in its own easy and natural rhythm. No effort. Continue breathing through the nose. Drop that ocean's breath. Drop the counting. Just relax and breathe. Settled. At rest. When you're done, open your eyes. I'll see you in the chat. We're going to get ready to say goodbye. Cora, I'm not religious either, actually. I'm not religious. I have a deep commitment to my spiritual practice, though, which is basically, as we've talked with Emily yesterday afternoon, it's being kind. It's as our friend Alan Ishak talked about Monday on the live stream. He was a guest on Monday. The Dalai Lama saying, he didn't say he was a Buddhist, didn't say that he was a Lama, he didn't say that he was the top Lama. He said, my religion, my practice is kindness. Of course, as yogis, sometimes during exercise, they get really bad at breathing. I'm going to try this next time I can't breathe. Then, if you have trouble breathing, take short breaths in through the nose. Just short, just a little one. And then exhale through the mouth, purse your lips, and sigh. Elongate the exhalation. So if you're having a hard time breathing after your or during your workout, just breathe in like 1 or 2 times. Calm you down completely, then you can start working out again. Sighing is a wonderful practice. You're welcome, Anna. Of course, that's especially when my heart gets right. Yep. When your heart rate is high, elongating the exhalation, especially through the mouth. When after you bring it back down, now you can start doing through the nose again. So if my heart rate's really high, when I was having really bad anxiety, panic attacks several years ago, as I was caregiving for my father, and I was afraid to wake him up. Even when my father was dying congestive heart failure, if he heard me, if he thought that I was in some way suffering, he would have found a way, or he would have tried to get out of bed, even though he was struggling to walk at the time. So I was trying to get really quiet. But that everyone knows when you're suffering anxiety, all you want to do is bolt from wherever you are. Try to outrun it, which you can't do. But doing that breath, doing that ha sound, then sighing. Just doing that, it puts a smile on my face. A little harder when you're suffering anxiety, but it's still possible. Thank you, Corey. Ellie says, Uncle Yogi, I have to go. I will see you later. Love you. Love you too, my friend. We're going to go too, guys. Toy Pups is going live. Just a little bit. I'm going to pop in and say hi. I got my second meditation session. Speaking of second sessions, actually it'll be the third. We'll be live tonight, 5:25. If anyone wants to come up and sing. We're not going to do the official singing. I don't know if we're going to do that anymore. But spots will be open if somebody wants to come up and sing a song. Feel free. All right, guys. Of course, says Yogi, thank you. Thank you, my friend. Anna says, take care, Ellie. Marlon, I hope that helped. I hope that was helpful for you. Thank you, Lucy, for being here. All right, so guys, I'm going to sign off. Thank you again. Hey, we were just talking about you, super artist. Of course, says you helped me, Yogi. You helped. I'm glad, Corey. I am glad. There's a great prayer in A Course in Miracles. I am here only to be truly helpful. That's it. I am here only to be truly helpful. I'm committed to that. Doesn't mean I'm good at it, but I'm committed to it. And it says, so Super Champ. That's okay, Super Champ. I know you're busy. Super Champ, come on by. Sing us a song tonight. We'll be live again. Of course, that's what matters. Agreed. I agree. What matters is your commitment to the practice, not how good you are at it. Speaking of the Dalai Lama again, I remember hearing him in an interview talking about meditation. This is someone, he was already in his 60s. He had meditated since birth. He was identified as the Dalai Lama, a reincarnated version of the previous Dalai Lama. So he'd been meditating lifetimes. And he said, he was asked about his practice. He said, I'm just a monk. I practice meditation. And the interviewer was like, what do you mean you practice? And he's like, yeah, I practice. I'm not real good at it yet. So if a Dalai Lama, who's been meditating his whole life, and the life before says he's still practicing, that it's just a practice, it really lets us off the hook. You don't have to be good about it. You don't have to be good at it. Just practice. All right, guys. Love you all. Take care.